NBA YoungBoy. He said in an interview that I can't believe that I contributed to the violence, the perpetuation of the violence.
Man, look at the shit I spoke about. Look at the shit I put in these people's ears.
What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back to the channel, or if you're watching on Instagram, welcome to my page. I want to talk about some things real quick, and I'm not going to keep you guys long. The things I want to talk about is violence. Violence in the black community. Violence in the black community has always existed. That is not a question. Like, no one should argue that. Violence itself has always existed. No one can argue that. If you want to argue that, you'll be arguing with yourself, because I wouldn't even respond to someone that says violence started with so-and-so, or this particular music or genre of music or whatever. I would not say that, and I would never say that. That right there is just an ignorant statement. If you say, hip hop started violence. I don't think hip hop started violence, or rap music started violence. I do think that it perpetuates violence, though. You see, I was just watching this video long time ago, like Jenny Jones. Like, I was on YouTube and I was watching a video about, Tupac just died. Tupac Shakur just died. And Jenny Jones did a show where she was talking about violence in hip hop. And, a rapper came on there and he said to this psychiatrist, he said, violence ain't start with hip hop, bruh. Violence ain't stop with gangster rap. Violence ain't start with us rapping about reality in our hoods, blah, 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 right? Violence always been here.
Man, violence was here from day one. Rap didn't start no violence. Violence, man, rap didn't start no violence. People die every day, man.
Okay, Book of Plug, we gotta take a break.
You just can't attest violence to hip hop. I get it, and I do agree with him. But the white guy, the white psychiatrist, didn't, he backed up from that dude, because he was a black rapper, gangster rapper. He was like, I ain't about to, challenge this guy, because I don't want to get my ass whooped. Back to violence. See, the thing is, it's not about, and I don't think no one is arguing hip hop or gangster rap or rap music actually created violence. No one ever said that, but the rapper will always respond that way, like as if someone said rap created violence. No, rap didn't create violence. Violence has been here since the beginning of time. Cavemen been killing each other way before modern men, civilizations, has been going to war with each other. Cavemen and knock someone on the head with a stick, and that birthed violence. But we have to understand that the perpetuation of violence is due to certain attributes in certain cultures. You see, in the Scandinavian culture, the violence was perpetuated by the Vikings coming to England and actually murdering monks, priests. Did the Vikings create violence? No. But they perpetuated violence in their actions. See, this hip hop game for a long time has been perpetuating said violence, in its actions, in its music, and toxic ass lyrics. A lot of young men and women will be out not in the graveyard today if it wasn't for violence being perpetuated in hip-hop lyrics and bestowed onto the public. I used to be in that game of promoting music, and I even had a whole record label. The thing is, and I produced so many songs that I think I did up to 15 mixtapes. And these rappers said the most egregious shit in my studio, and I allowed it. But now, as a grown man, understanding that, you know, I'm about to be 40 next year, and I look at this shit and I'm like, wow, this shit actually perpetuates violence. I don't care how you want to cut this shit. If you want to say, you know, it's my reality, I'm speaking about what I'm talking about, or what I see in the hood, and it is, man, fuck that. That's bullshit. I would say, you know, it's an exception to a couple of rappers. Like, take Kendrick Lamar. Kendrick Lamar literally talks about what goes on in his hood, but Kendrick Lamar is not a violent gangster rapper. You see what I mean? Do you guys get my drift? Kendrick Lamar actually is what the gangster rapper try to say, you know, it is. No, gangster rapper, you're literally killing a nigga on your record. You're literally talking about what you did a couple of years ago on a record. You're literally challenging other men to, you know, like, come at you with something, and if they do, they're gonna get their fucking head rocked. Like, come on, like, that's literally what you say in your records. Kendrick Lamar literally paints a picture of this shit in his records. He's not saying I do this shit. He's not saying if you run up on me, you're gonna get gat and all of this shit. Nah, he don't say that shit at all. But one NBA YoungBoy said some shit that solidifies what the fuck I'm talking about. He said in an interview that I can't believe that I contributed to the violence, the perpetuation of the violence with my music. And I will try to change it. Matter of fact, I'm going to end this video with his quote. And you guys tell me, one of the biggest rappers out here right now admitted to what I'm saying. The thing is, no one said hip-hop created violence. It didn't create it, but we do perpetuate it. Y'all go down in the comment section. Tell me what you think. I just had to get that shit off my chest because, you know, it's a lot of rappers out here who are very disingenuous with how they respond to questions of violence in hip-hop. That's all I got. Y'all, stay unplugged from false narratives. I'm out. Peace.